No, no, it went live. Okay. So, everyone is talking. Is this show paused now? No, I was pausing because I was trying to go. So, I'm going to go live on YouTube. I'll be live on X, Rumble, and ScrewTube, YouTube, just for a second to redirect everybody over to these other platforms, just because tonight this topic is so, so important. Where did the children go, everyone? Where did they go? All day. Okay, I'm gonna vent for a minute because I'm kind of pissed. So we've been so this to me, this HHS hearing. So we're gonna talk about the whistleblower whistleblowers from HHS. They went and they testified. Well, I guess it was I'm sure they were under oath, so it was considered a round table. And I'm not sure what the difference that is between a Senate hearing. It's still under oath. It's still on the record. So we had three people go, and they testified in front of Johnson and several Grassley, and I'm not sure who the other ones were. So they went and they testified and told their story. And this story is so important. And the fact that people aren't talking about it, the fact that people are not aware of it boggles my mind. And today I have spent so much time being angry. I've spent time being sad and frustrated. So this is not one of those happy go lucky shows. And I hope the happy part of it though, the good part we're going to take from this is we now have action items. So we had 3 brave people, and I call them brave. They'll be humble and say, "Oh, no, I was just doing what I thought was right." No, it takes a lot to risk being fired, being a whistleblower, and to put your life on the line to go out and share this information. So tonight, we're gonna watch the actual hearing. We're gonna watch it. I have papers that we're gonna go through, and that we're gonna that so okay, now see, I had this whole show prepared. Everything was all lined up. I've been sitting here for a half hour ready, and now I'm flustered. So I'm gonna take a deep breath, and we're gonna slow down, okay? So we had Aaron Stevenson, we had Tara Lee Rodas, and we had Deborah White. They are people who so Tara Rodas and Deborah White, I think they worked for DHS or they worked for some department of the government, not affiliated with HHS. Both Tara and Deborah spoke a different language. So they thought they were asking for volunteers for people to go down to the border to help children to be able to get placed with their families, right? And so Deborah and Tara like, this would be so good. I could go volunteer my time and I could help these people get reunited with their families. Come to find out, they were not helping their children to get reunited with their families. They were actually helping HHS with our taxpayers' money was helping these children get put into the hands of handlers. Some of them it was M6, M whatever, what I don't even know. This is how naive I am. I don't even know these games. The MI613, M613. I'm not reading from anything. I'm going off of the top of my head. Anyway, so they're helping these children get placed into these homes, and they have evidence of it. And when they bring it to the attention of people, they instantly MS-13. Thank you. Good Lord. I'm tongue-tied, and I get tongue-tied when I talk about topics that are difficult. This is a difficult topic for me. It needs to be talked about, so we're gonna talk about it. Anyway, so these brave women, they got pretty much kicked off. They lost access. They had evidence that these children were going to MS-13 gangs. They had proof of it. It's documented. Well, Grassley today released the records. So we're going to go through that document as well today. So we're going to listen to the hearing first, and then we're going to go through some action items. And if we have enough time after that, I have some other things that we'll watch. There was a press conference. There was Laura Logan and a whole panel of people, and I don't know all their names, and I apologize because I just don't know your names yet. I will, because you're brave souls that are fighting the good fight, and this is a message that needs to get out. So I give anyone permission to share, to clip. I will be posting links to once we start watching the documentary that we have. Did I close? I closed the documentary somehow. Anyway, once we start watching that, not the documentary, the Senate hearings, I'm going to put my links back up, as we are going, I will be posting the links below my X video and into Rumble. Um, because that way you can go and you can share those links. You can do what you can. The goal is to get this message out. And what it makes me sad about today, what makes me sad is this is a huge step to getting this information out into the public. And you guys want to know what we've all been obsessed about today? Biden. Is Biden going to survive his big boy press conference? Oh, Biden decided to call Vladimir Zelensky Putin. Is it planned? I have no idea. Are they related? I have no idea. All I know is it's a huge distraction of, yes, we know that Biden sucks. We know that he needs to be voted out of office. Ever since Biden has been in office, this is when this whole debacle of, I forgot I'm on YouTube, trafficking of children started. Okay. It started in February after he was put into office. So you guys need to really, really pay attention to that. And the reason why that they were able, Aaron Stevenson was able to find patterns into this trafficking thing before these women figured out what was going on is Donald Trump put the cartels on the terror watch list. And in doing so, it allowed him to find patterns. And that's how he blew the whistle first by going to Project Veritas once anonymously. A second time, I believe he showed his face a second time. He did it 3 times. The 3rd time, he was done. His job was gone, and bless his soul. But the women who were the whistleblowers happened to see that video or that whistleblower, documentary that he did with Project Veritas. And so it gave them a heads up. Had he not done that, these women would not have known what to look for. And once they knew to look for, it was instant. And anyway, so guys, I do have to end on YouTube. I love my YouTube fans. I'm sorry that I am not over there as much. I am covering stuff that I have to be able to speak freely. I have to use big girl words, and that's what I have to do. So, guys, please follow me over to Rumble or go to X Live. It's at the very top of my page. So, I've got the pinned video from before, and right below that is the current one that we're doing right now. But I will be watching chat on both ends. Try to keep it relevant to this topic because I want to try to not get derailed, sidetracked. It's very easily to do. If you guys have other links that is relevant to what we're talking about, by all means, post them in Rumble, post them under the video on X. I've got both chats opened. So Traveling Fools and Bash, yes, you both showed up here just as I'm about to exit on YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the HHS whistleblower stuff, and I know from watching it that there's words that are not YouTube friendly, and I want to still be able to be on YouTube for my fun stuff like gardening videos. Eventually, I'll start doing those again anyway. How you got canceled by YouTube. Hey, Too High Strung. So this is where I end on YouTube, and I say hi to everyone and go strictly to X and to Rumble, and then we're going to get into the meat of this.